Most of us have spotted it on Halloween night, the racially insensitive costume, the kind that makes you want to avert your eyes and feel empathetic embarrassment for the dressee. Within the Halloween sea of sexy, insert plural noun, you'll spot the occasional person dressing up in yellowface, blackface, and other quote-unquote faces associated with various races and ethnicities. From the geisha and the illegal immigrant to the terrorist and other stereotypical caricatures of race and ethnicity. Really? Get a grip! A group of Ohio University students has launched a campaign against costumes that are racially insensitive and want to limit what costumes we can wear. It is called the Campaign to End Insensitive Costumes, and the group is called Students Teaching Against Racism in Society, aka STARS. They have created posters depicting a Japanese geisha, a Latino man wearing a poncho and a sombrero, and an Arab terrorist wearing a fake bomb, and a black woman being violated by what appears to be a white male vampire. I checked out this anti-racism website. These people are full of crap and exceedingly racist. You will find examples of costumes depicting an arbitrary idea of what is offensive. Predictably, each picture shows a white person with malicious intent, but you know what you won't see? European ethnic costumes. And it's a good thing too that we have white people costumes, because ironically, it seems white people are the only ones who aren't offended. Someone tell me why the images show only immigrants or non-whites being victimized by a white person. This is classical politically correct garbage, and it's anti-white racism at its finest. What they're saying is that it's not okay for a white person to wear a Muslim costume, but it's okay for anybody to wear buck teeth and hillbilly clothing or cowboy hats and boots. I get it. If a costume portrays a white person, it's okay. But if it portrays any other culture, race, or stereotype, it's racist. This seems more like a campaign against evil whitey. The only racist thing about this is the anti-white report itself. These people are the real racists and the insensitive ones. Or is it not racist when it's against white people? It's even more disturbing that these university students have apparently never read the Constitution of the United States or the Bill of Rights, otherwise they might realize that they're pissing all over the First Amendment, which guarantees us free speech. It's funny how they take full advantage of their First Amendment rights, but don't support it when they don't like how others express their First Amendment rights. How about this? You have no business telling others what is appropriate for them to wear. Don't like the costumes? Don't wear them. Instead of crying about it, find something productive to protest, like the fact that your university accepts students who apparently haven't even read the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, or the First Amendment. Or protest against young adults who have nothing better to do than complain about Halloween costumes. The more politically correct we get, the more freedoms we will lose. I am embarrassed to be a member of a generation of overly sensitive, sheltered, and offended know-it-alls who live in a politically correct bubble. That's not reality. Guess what? In the real world, people get offended. And they get over it. Welcome to planet Earth. Anything else you want to cry about? Next thing you know, people will be complaining because milk is white. Oh please, shut up. Get a sense of humor. It's Halloween. If you're going to see a costume as a racial slur, at least be fair and apply your racism to all costumes and all racial groups, not just whitey. This protest is poorly conceived, and ironically, it produces racism. The campaign is getting excessive media attention and has gone viral. The campaign slogan says, "We're a culture, not a costume." So you're telling me that all Japanese women are geishas, all Latinos wear ponchos and sombreros, and that these stereotypes can't be made fun of, but it's okay to portray white people as villains? And implying that all Arabs really are terrorists is infinitely more offensive and racist than the costumes you are campaigning against. Only in America do we see such epic butthurt. I'm not going to tell others what they can and can't wear, and I'm not about to let some frat college kids dictate for me what is offensive and what is acceptable. I am offended by your protest, so by your logic, your protest should not be allowed. Life does not guarantee that you will never be offended. This politically correct crap has got to stop. Now we've got costume Nazis villainizing white people. Is this really the land of the free? More like home of the offended. Anyone want to join my Get Over It campaign? Nobody cares if you're offended. Happy Halloween!